ridiculously busy.
Yes.
Some of them individually have now sold out. Individually are going quick. There's a pick and mix of any 3, or there is a complete bundle.
Exactly, because if you're looking at maybe 6, you might as well go for 10. Go halves of a friend if it's a bit too much, you know, and you can share the stamps. Incredible, versatile stamps that you can use throughout the whole of the year. And every single one of them, standalone, is absolutely incredible. But once you start mixing them together and combining them,
that's when they work.
Whole new world.
Well, it really is. Now, already 60% of the big bundle has already gone. 60% of that massive bundle has now gone. And as Carley said, you are getting something throughout the year.
Of course.
So I can see birthdays here. I can see Christmas with your penguins if you want to go down that route.
You've got babies in there. There is everything. And of course, this is the brand new and exclusive chapter 26 of IMALA.
Long-awaited.
I know, it's absolutely brilliant. So 10 individual stamps, but of course, the best way to get them is get the whole set.
It is worth having a look. As I said, the whole set, you can pick a mix of any 3, or you can go for individuals. Let's look at these in a bit more detail, though. Let's start.
Yes.
Rollerblading.
Oh, yes. Now, I was born late 70s, so 80s, rah-rah skirt, had these skates on.
Me and Millsop are doing this next Monday.
Oh, it's the best. There's
We're roller
nothing
skating.
better than roller. And the thing is, have you ever been to roller disco now?
No, that's what I'm doing next week.
Oh, it's
So I'm
so
going.
much fun. You've got to dress up. You've got glow-in-the-dark stuff. It's just too cool.
I can't wait.
You need some leg warmers. You're going to love it.
Oh, it's a regular Monday night for me.
Exactly. So this is Roll With It. I mean, look at the size.
the
If
size
you've
of
not
this.
seen my IMALA stamps, it's an A5 base, so you are getting a real page filler, if you like. Absolutely perfect. We've got a brilliant commercial license, so you can create as much as you like
love that.
and sell, as long as you are creating different sentiments. You've got free spirit, and of course, just roll with it. But let me just show you a few samples. So I've got a board, because I always like to stamp it out just in the traditional monochrome, so you can see exactly what you're getting. But there is so many different versatile.
I like the snippability factor.
Exactly. I mean, look at that. Add your mirror
That's
card
nice.
in. You know, you could even lace it back up if you wanted.
Oh, yes.
Just add watercolour. Look at this.
See, just as a standalone card for, as we say, for birthdays, or maybe it's going to be that special garden party that you've got coming up.
Of course,
or...
there is so much. And of course, it's that iconic roller skate. So whether you want to go sort of really sort of 70s or whether you want to go 80s, absolutely beautiful. You can make them as realistic or as flamboyant as you like.
I'm also thinking as well, scrapbooking.
Yes.
These are perfect size for scrapbooking because they're page fillers.
Exactly.
But they also give you your space if you just want to use your space
I mean,
that way.
the whole ethos is that we've created all the artwork, so you get to do all your own fantastic techniques, but look arty.
Well, that's the thing, and you get them big areas to colour in if you want to go. Now, bottom of the screen individually for £17.99, but pick and mix, it works out to be £11.24 each. And the complete bundle, it works out to be £10.34 each. So once again, the more you buy, the more that saving that you're getting. Now, Chihuahua.
Yes, so this is everyone a friend like you. Absolutely beautiful. You've got 3 different sentiments. Congratulations, home is where the dog is, and everyone should have a friend.
Look at the size of this.
But look at the little face. We've got the head tilt in there. Absolutely perfect. So you can personalise it. You can, you know, this is great if you've never done fur work as colour tones.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely gorgeous. But look at this, you can just keep it, take it right back, keep it in your grey tones, really, really simple. Or if you're like me, this is one that I created. Go really wild.
It is nice, it is beautiful. It's sold out individually, and nearly half the stock in the pick and mix is now already gone, as it's worth having a little look at that big bundle. Moving on, see, I like this next one. I think there's so much scope with this one.
Well, basically, I listen to my artisans. So if you are an IMALA artisan and you've contacted me and you've said to me, we need more boys, we need masculine characters, because
sums
you
up
know,
your group, to be honest.
Well, you know how much I love my dollies, my girl ranges that are within all of my different collections. This is the perfect complement that fits, and this is impossible. 2 gorgeous gents or masculine figures, and you can have a real good play with this. Absolutely beautiful. So add it in with some of the other details, or of course use it standalone. But look at this, look how fresh they are. Absolutely incredible. There's a sample down the bottom actually that I created, and what I did is really exaggerated his coat and made it brown, so he looks quite sort of almost like Doctor Who.
This one?
There we go, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does.
So he's got a bit of David Tennant going on.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
It also reminds me of that, you know, patterns.
Yes,
Like old sewing patterns.
Yeah, like dressmakers patterns.
Dressmakers patterns.
Yeah.
It's got that sort of look to it as well, which I really
and
like.
you can build it up so you can create and do as much as you like. And obviously, having masculine figures is brilliant because, you know, we all struggle to make masculine cards. I mean, I'm so passionate. Look at this, just in monochrome.
Limited stock individually. It's limited stock individually. Oh, it's now just sold out. It's now just sold out individually, so it's only available in the pick and mix and in the bundle. Loving this as well. I really do, because once again, if you're into your colouring and you want to practice skin tones and shading.
But for mixed media, to be able to add that character in, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
75% of the pick and mix has already gone of this bundle, so if you're going for it in the pick and mix, it's worth having a go. Right then, moving on to your Hello Baby.
Hello Baby.
Here we go.
So this is fabulous because not only have you got them absolutely gorgeous penguins, you've got Love Makes Family, Hello Baby, Stick Together, It's a Girl and It's a Boy. So this is a perfect sentiment range to keep forever. As you can see, just in the monochrome, absolute perfection.
Really is.
It makes it so simple. This is one that I created last night with the decoupage little baby.
It's really good. Really easy.
Super easy.
Like quick and easy cards.
Exactly. If you just want to keep it in monochrome, just to add a little bit of grey. And again, because you've got girl and boy, great for baby showers, great for new babies. But then again, Christmas time as well, because it's a penguin.
Well, this is the thing. You put a bit of snow and a bit of glitter on it, you're good to go. It would also look so stunning in a shaker box.
Definitely.
Frame, little bit of crystals, just
and
like
of course, you can adapt it, so you can make it more like an emperor penguin, make it quite colourful, or you can really tone it down.
I love it. What was that lot? Sorry, I missed all that. Individually, at the bottom of the screen, at 40% individual has already gone. We're in the pick and mix. 60% of the stock has now already gone. There are so many options for you to buy these. We really don't want you to miss out. Let's moving on to you, Rock Girl. Like this one as well, sort of album cover.
Yes, definitely. I mean, if you've seen any of my dollies that I've created before, this will fit hand in hand with them. You've got that beautiful, gorgeous face tone. You've got Girl Boss, You Rock Girl, and of course, have a fantastic day and make some noise. So if you want the rock chick sort of theme, you can do that. Nice. Works really, really well because you've got the skull t-shirt, but you can mask that off as well if you want to. So for instance, this is one that I created last night. Ooh. You can change the hair.
Bigger bouffant.
Oh yeah, exactly. Change the hair, mix it up. It makes her a totally different era.
Really does.
Really, really simple. Here's one that Shell Bell has done. Really, really lovely. Mix them out, quite dramatic.
It is quite dramatic.
But look at this. If you're loving the Wednesday.
Looks like Sharon Hurst.
If you're loving the Wednesday feel, you know, something a little bit more gothic, that's doable, but mix it in with the boys. See, create a scene.
That really sort of Camden Town look that you've got going on with it.
Exactly.
£33.72 if you're going to go for a pick and mix. If you're going to go for the big bundle, it's also on flexible payments as well. It's worth having a little think of that one. Oh, it's not on Flexi. Oh, the new and exclusive is on flexible payments. I get confused. It's the age.
It's early.
It's early.
It's early.
Let's move on to flowers, because you do flowers so well
I do flowers, exactly. Now, this is a beautiful sunflower. I'll just tilt that forward so you can see. Iconic, and of course, you've got two different centres. Shine like a sunflower, and of course, just for you. But look at the size
of that.
Look at the detail. I've made it so it can be any position. You can have it as a corner stamp, you can have it as a main flourish, you can have it upside down. I mean, look at it. Absolutely incredible. The sample right next to you as well, right there, is one that I've created. I've made it really vintage. So you can just colour it and then obviously add your inks. But what about making it really fresh and funky?
See, that looks a completely different stamp.
Totally different, isn't it?
Totally different stamp.
Again, turn it round, add in your alcohol markers. So because of that, you can change the season by the colour tones.
It's also got snippability, I feel, as well. Decoupage this up,
definitely.
Pulling small bits out of it. Once again, also looks like a bride's bouquet.
Yes, absolutely perfect for Mother's Day.
Mother's side bridal cards, things like that. Now, this next one I also adore. I really do. I want these literally on calico in a frame.
Yeah.
It would be beautiful, and I want it stitched. So it's sold out individually. It's sold out in the pick and mix. It's only available in the big bundle now that you're looking at for this one. This is City Streets.
Yes.
This is so iconic.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So obviously I'm a London girl and I absolutely love the city. But
I love
this is perfect because it will be the perfect scene to sit any of your stamps on. Remember, we have got the coronation this year as well.
Yes.
Absolutely perfect, printing on kids' t-shirts, things like that. So much you can do with it, but look how it stamps.
I love this.
Absolutely
I genuinely
crisp,
do love
beautiful. So I've got white embossed there.
That's nice.
Really simple. That one's by our Elaine. Gorgeous there. This one's by Caroline.
Making it bigger as well.
Exactly, because you've got that flag in the background as well, so you can really accentuate that. I mean, look at this. This one's by Sharon.
See, that's nice.
Isn't it?
I know I said about all of them, but it genuinely is. Like, you imagine these are stitcheries.
Definitely.
It's me when I go down to the
That's
old
you?
smoke.
Oh.
Me, like little Dick Whittington.
Look at this. Look at
got-
this, just pure gold embossing. How fancy is that?
See that for an invitation.
Proper fancy, isn't it?
If you've got like a little swanky London venue, or you've got tickets maybe to a theatre show.
Perfect, exactly.
And because you can scrapbook with them, you can make to sell.
Yeah.
This is literally a business. So if you make to sell and you just do theatre tickets, wallets.
Perfect.
Bang that on a couple of them, gold embossing powder, and then you
Lush.
sell them that way. You can't go wrong. I know £103.41 is a considered purchase, but look at what you are getting, the amount of stamps that you are getting here, 38 stamps in total, and we're still going,
Yes.
we're still not finished yet. Let's go to Adventure up next. Once again, snippability, because you've got the car on its own, you've got the people on their own if you want to go down that route.
So this is a beautiful stamp. I'll just turn, there we go. You've got longer arms, there we go. So turn it over, you can see you've got adventurers out there, plant your dreams. And then of course, I want to go on adventures worldwide. Absolutely incredible. You've got the family, you know, it's like a great, exciting day out. Works really well with city streets. Absolutely beautiful. But then again, the snippability, like you said, is incredible. It's such a strong, empowering image, holding the hands, you know, having that seed grow within your hands. It could be you're having a new baby, you're moving on. You know, there's just a lot going on that can be symbolised within that. So here it is, just stamped out, standalone, really, really simple. You can see how absolutely beautiful and crisp it stamps every time. So again, I've just gone on craft card, added a few little highlights in there just to pull it together. Oh, I'm upside down. Look at this, quick, simple, but how beautiful.
Works, effective.
And look at these little seed packets. Gorgeous, isn't it? So for wedding favours, things like that, absolutely amazing.
I think it would work.
Yeah.
If you took the penguins, snipped off the plants, you could have the penguin turn that into little polar ice caps. So you
Oh,
could have
I
like
like that.
little ice, so they're holding them like maybe a baby penguin, it's a baby girl, a baby boy.
Gorgeous.
That you've got in here. So from there, from adventure, we then move on to birthday.
Yes.
Now, once again, a standalone or using it with your other stamps in this big bundle. I just love the sketchy element that you'll get with this.
It just gives you that freedom that you can really home in on the presents and then, of course, mix and match. And what I've done is created a real bubble font for the happy birthday. And the reason why I've done that is because it looks like balloons and it's so much fun. But look how it stamps. Absolutely phenomenal. It's so beautiful. Oh, wrapping paper.
Stunning.
But look at this. So use it offset with
how
gorgeous is that? There's quite a few samples down the front as well where I've where I've mixed it in with other different stamps. But look at that, if you want to go quite grungy, almost like sort of street art sort of style.
Yeah, like spray paint sort of.
Yeah, and then embossed over the top on the vellum. Absolutely gorgeous.
Cartoony.
But it works absolutely perfect mixed in with Impossible.
Well, it'll also work in with the other stamps that we bought you last time we worked together. You know, like the big staircase and things like that.
Absolutely perfect.
How beautiful. With that presence in the foreground, you've got that beautiful staircase with the chandelier in the background. It would all work. It all works together. Now, last but no means least, I know I said they were all my favourites, but they really are. Daydream. This is another one. But when you see the actual image itself, it is stunning.
Thank you.
Because it makes you... It builds a scene in your mind before you've even stamped anything
Exactly.
out.
Well, you know that I quite often, if you've seen me use before, I use my patsies, which basically means I make masks and then layer my stamp. I wanted to create one stamp page where basically you can do that with the one set rather than having to buy more. So here we go. I'm just going to show you exactly what you're getting. You've got Take Me to Paris, of course, Make a Wish, Daydream, and of course, and more. Absolutely perfect. And then, of course, you've got that beautiful Mon Chéri at the bottom. Oh. But look how it builds. How simple is that? You can build it so you can paint it. You can add all your different ideas. I mean, just using it stands alone.
Look at that. It just looks a totally different stamp set.
Decoupage it, super simple. Or this is one that I created yesterday. Let's get moody.
That's not all Paris by night.
Oh, yes, please. Oh. I mean, Valentine's Day. Wow. Think of it. But then look at this. Beautiful. This is by Caroline, and you've got the book.
See, I like it. Look, how beautiful. 70% of the pick and mix have already gone. Caroline would be so proud of me because I haven't even ate the chocolates. Well, I did contemplate that they are there. I did see them this morning.
Every time I open it, I think, oh, no. We'll wait till the end of today.
I think we could smuggle them out the bottom, to be honest. I might have a go during the hour.
Steam it open.
Yeah. £37.47 is what you're looking at. I think it's doable. Now, individually £17.99, but it's limited stock individually. If you want to go for it on its own, it is about to go, so it's worth going if your budget will stretch for that big bundle. Now, on Choose 3, there is flexible payments of £16.86 across 2 interest-free flexible payments is what you're looking at, but 2/3 now of the big bundle has already gone. This will work with previous collections. They work out to be £10.34 per stamp set. You genuinely cannot go wrong. These are months of playing that you've got here, because once you see a stamp set, don't see a stamp for a stamp. Yeah. You look into it a little bit more detail.
And remember as well, our whole thing is we don't do delayed dispatch, we don't do reruns. Once they've gone, we move on to the next chapter.
So once it's gone, it's gone. It's sort of limited edition is where we're getting into this one. And I've only got one happy hour left as well.
It's gone.
Because it works in that way. Once they've gone, they've gone. Now, we bought these back by popular demand. They flew last night. You were loving them, and I didn't get a chance to do them, so I walked in this morning and went, I want them as well. And that is what I've got. You're getting 4 sentiment sets for £18. £4.50 each is what you're looking at for this one. So it's worth having a little look if I was you. £18, a saving of £57 is where you're going. Now, if you've not got one, I think they're a staple in every home now, like a hob oven and a non-stick pan. And a Rika 101. Everyone's got one. It is your craft station on the go. It is your scoreboard. It is your magnet. It is your painting station. It is a craft room in a bag. £40.49. 058619 is your item number. Oh, there's the A5 version if you want to go slightly smaller. For your little travels, maybe you're on the move, maybe you're off to Donna, you're camping out already.
Oh, yes.
For Doncaster later in the year, £24.29. We've got the car on the show that you saw in that big bundle. You may want to go for an acetate to give the windows a bit of a shine and a sheen, or to turn it into a shaker.
Oh, definitely. And it's proper fancy acetate.
Well, it is. Look at these fancy acetate with hearts in there. 4 patterns. You're getting 4 of each design. And then 4 clear as well. 12 by 12, so it's big. It's the big stuff. £17.99. 596777 is your item number. We've also got a thirsty brush set, a stamp and die. A5, oh, that came in snazzy then, didn't it? £22.48 is what you're looking at. These are your bottles. This would work with the sunflower.
Definitely. Absolutely perfect.
It would work really well with the sunflower because you could then put it in a vase that you've got on this one. £22.48, 787389 is the item number. Right, then, what are we up to first?
Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of things.
Okay.
First things first, I'm going to stamp 2 stamps just to show you how beautiful they stamp before I combine them.
Okay.
Because the thing is, people do say to me, oh, I do love your stamps, but do they really stamp as good as what they are? Yes, they are. Absolutely incredible polymer stamps that are so thick, and this is the thing, is the quality. Have you felt how thick
Well,
my
yeah, no,
stamps are?
every time they are thicker than the average bear, as Yogi would say.
Definitely. But they are absolutely incredible. Every time I use my stamps, they are beautiful to use. They wipe clean, absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going on Impossible. Now, I know you can only buy them, shall I say, because it's
two of them.
in the main set. So I would definitely have them. Look at him. Isn't he gorgeous?
80% of in this option in the pick and mix has now already gone, so 80% of your mint has already gone.
So now I'm just going to show you them quick presents, then I'm going to show you how you can combine them. So with this one, I'm just going to pick it up. Now, I will show you some colour techniques on this in a little while, but I just want to show you how beautiful this stamp. So as a background stamp, this is phenomenal. It really, really is. And you can add this with any of the characters. Little bit of fingertip dancing over the top. Perfection, instantly. So simple, isn't it?
And I like that sketchy look
that
you've got with
Thank
these.
you. So, sorry, there we go.
Thank you.
You're being very helpful.
Anytime, that's what I'm here for.
So what I've done is I've literally stamped out on copier paper, so it's not decent paper, and just created a patsy or a mask, if you like. So I'm just going to pop that in the centre of my project, really simple. Then I'm going to go straight over the top with the presents. Just pick that up. This is what's so brilliant about having the Eureka, because it means I can go straight back in with whatever colour I, desire. So when you are going over the patsies, the only thing you have to make sure is that around the edge, because where you're doing 2 layers,
A bit thicker.
Yeah, it's a bit thicker. So you need to just be able to give that pressure to make sure you get a really crisp stamp. So if I pull this up, now by doing that as well, it just makes it create a whole image rather than having a halo around the edge. So I'm just going to take that one off, take my patsy out, and of course, perfection, pop him straight back in, and he will fit exact. This is what makes it.
I like doing it this way around, because normally you'd stamp him first, then cover him over.
No. It's a lot easier if you start with your background first of all. Another, if you want really, really tight stenciling around, I suggest using a patsy as well.
Okay.
And then stamp after. Yeah, it makes a big difference. So I'm just going to add this.
Look at that. Just look at that.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It really is.
Thank you.
And so easy to do.
Exactly. You know, why I have and feel stressed about it, because you don't need to. You really don't. So I'm going to take this one away because I've already previously stamped.
That is me walking away from work. I just leave the chaos and the ribbons and the party
It's all behind you. Love it.
When I just walk home.
Absolutely love it. So I'm going to grab some watercolour now, and this is where we can start really mix and matching stuff together. I've gone onto my Himi watercolour, and look at this.
Oh.
It's very well loved.
Very well loved.
Yes. And the thing is, like, people say, why don't you clean your oil palette? Because I know that I'm going to need that colour one day, and it will happen.
One day you'll need it.
Yeah, so
it's
best I leave it where it lives.
Yeah, used.
Exactly. So now we can really go to town. I'm just going to check what colour tones we're on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a really big wash of colour. So I'm going straight on with some dirty water. You know how much I love the dirty water.
Oof.
It just gives such great tonal work.
I think it's the way you said it.
Dirty water.
Oh, I love the dirty water.
I do. So now I'm just going in, just picking up. Don't start me on the giggle fest.
Ooh.
It's too early.
I love the dirty water.
Dirty water.
It's a bit step Tomlinson we slightly went there.
It did. Well, there we go. It could be worse, couldn't it? Could be a lot worse. But it's true, it just works an absolute dream, because it just already starts to blend that colourway. So I'm doing wet on wet, so you just, and this is not watercolour card I'm on either.
Oh, okay,
this is just normal cardstock. As long as you don't oversaturate it, you can go wild. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just literally mix and matching these beautiful colours together to create an explosion behind them of birthdayness, isn't it?
We've had an email in, good questions as well.
Oh, lovely.
That you've got on this one from Marlene.
Hi, Marlene.
I'm not going to do the running gag that everyone would do. The
Marlene.
That's the... I'll leave it, Marlene. I'm better than that.
Sorry,
to be
I'm
honest.
obviously not, am I? Sorry.
Come along, Marlene. Now, very good morning, Adam and Carly. Good morning,
Good
Marlene.
morning,
my love.
sweet pea.
I just love Carly's stamps.
Thank you.
And especially her techniques.
Thank you.
Loves your techniques. I have learnt so much from scene building, Carly, and the great tips of Patsy's. I use them a lot now.
Oh.
It has taken my card making to another level. And I incorporate the stamps by me alongside you and Tony are a perfect team.
Thank you.
So professional.
Thank you.
That's before we took the mic. So professional. That goes for you too, Adam. I love your humour. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Carly, this is the question.
Yes.
Carly, what size card do you use as your stamps are large? And I find some images don't fit a usual 5x7.
Yeah, I would go for just slightly over the size, because you can always trim it down. So always go larger cardstock.
Always go big.
Yeah, because if you go smaller and then it's not where you want it to be, you can't make it grow. So always go a little bit bigger.
There you go.
Know where you
always
are.
go bigger, because you can't make small things grow. Basically is what Carly's saying there.
Stop this morning.
Well, that's what you just said.
I know, but when you say it, it sounds almost naughty.
Never.
It
Never.
did. It sounded naughty. So I'm just going on again.
David Rader's smile over there in the corner.
I know. Oh, don't. David, at the weekend, he was an absolute joy to be with. Me and him were in the make and takes at Sandown.
He's wearing a very snazzy shirt. I feel slightly underdressed.
Well,
I
didn't like to say, but yeah, are you on with David?
Yeah, later, 10 o'clock.
Oh, what are you going to wear?
I was going to bring in sequins and I totally forgot. Totally forgot. I know, David. I thought about it last night as well.
Yeah, you need a full-on razzmatazz, don't you?
Right, you'll have to wait. No, you'll have to wait till 10 o'clock.
Hey.
Wait till 10 o'clock. I'm not gonna. You'll have to tune in at 10 to reveal the shirts.
It is a beauty.
It is a beaut.
It's an absolute beaut. So I'm just going in, doing some really loose watercolour painting. Don't put too much pressure on yourself for it to be absolutely perfect, because it doesn't have to be. Just allow yourself to create and be creative, and that is what my job is all about. Is I give you that tiny little seed of inspiration and a stamp. You go home and grow it into your own creativity. It's that easy. And the amount of people that come up to me at Sandown and were saying about how much I've given the freedom to create amazing projects, and
you have, though.
And also just, you know, it gives people confidence, because the artwork is so crisp and adorable that you can just feel confident in creating perfection.
But what you've actually given us is like a colouring book. You know when you open a colouring book and everyone can sit and colour.
Of course.
And literally, I'm going to say as it is, that I don't care who you are, everyone can sit and colour.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. You might not be able to shade, but you can put colour down on the page. If I gave you a colouring book and a pack of felted pens, you'd be able to do it.
Exactly.
And that's what you've given us.
Exactly.
You have given us our own colouring book, but it's down for us to do what we want to do. So if we want to do these beautiful backgrounds like this, we can do it.
Of course, and that's the beauty of it. You can go back in with either an acrylic white pen or a white gel pen, just lift it slightly. But I'm also going to add some beautiful little drops. So the way I'm going to do that as well is I'm just going to take, so I've just dried off obviously the wet surface, I'm just going to add a circle die that I've cut out there. Wrong brush, there we go, need my fan brush. And then I'm just going to go in. See, this is why I don't.
This is why you don't clean it. That's why.
Also, I will quickly show you as well a really simple method of how to paint bubbles. You just simply take an egg cup, put it in there. It's lush. It's so easy.
I saw it on TikTok the other week.
Did you? I love it.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
With cookie cutters?
Yes. It's too good, isn't it?
You do the same technique as with the cutty cutty, and you put the cutty cutty down. You do your paint on the inside, and it looks like bubbles and hearts. And
it's so clever, isn't it? I was getting excited with you there, so don't worry. So I'm just going to keep that again. Just heat set it still with the circle on.
Happy hour, half hour to go. 60% of the stock now has already gone for your dyes. And, well, they're dyes, they're going to go. 60% of it has gone. So you've now got Happy Thoughts, love in the corner. These would work as well with your presents that you've got in those middle that you've got there. A Little Love, loving a little love. Valentine's Day, maybe. Then you've got Something Wonderful.
These are beautiful because you've also got the mats that sit behind.
Oh, yeah, then you've got to be different.
I have got a couple of samples. I'll grab some for you, my lovely.
£18 though. £18. 16 dies is what you're looking at for these, and you can create stunning cards that look a little bit like this. How beautiful. How beautiful and delicate.
I love just like doing all my messy artwork and then just adding it with a button underneath. It just separates it. Use it as a background as well, and then of course in apertures.
You've got your aperture because you can create all these. £18 if you want to start creating from the wonderful world of Stamps by me and Tony Darroch. Loving this though.
It's lush, isn't
Loving
it?
this.
So now I'm just going to go on with a tiny little bit of surfboard and of course my brilliant IMALA brushes.
What? The world exclusive brushes that sold out again and again?
Yeah, that everyone just don't stop messaging me about. When are they back in? I need all of them, I need more. It won't be long, my friends. It really won't. So of course just using that beautiful soft brush to pick up the ink and just push it around. And you can make it as soft or as predominant as you like. And you can just keep going. So now I'm just going to map that straight onto some beautiful sort of galvanised grey, if you like. It's just sort of pearlescent-y. I think sometimes, especially with really strong images, we always tend to go for black. Try grey. It just is classy.
I suppose, yeah.
So onto a piece of decorative paper. And another idea that I do all the time is I create backgrounds and then I take photos or scan them in. Then I just keep printing them out.
So then once
I've done it,
I've done it. Yes.
There we go.
I love that. How beautiful is that?
Thank you.
And that could be for any occasion,
Of course
I feel.
it could, of course.
Graduation, finishing school, maybe a new job.
Yeah.
Birth. You stick a happy birthday sentiment, that's a birthday card. That could be for any occasion.
Yeah.
And that's only using 2 stamps from the 38 that you're going to get. And these aren't... Oh, I can't use that word. These are little stamps. I was going to say little piddly, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it. These aren't little stamps. Yeah. These are statements on their own.
Of course.
Or you throw them all together and you have got an amazing range of stamps.
Exactly. It just makes you feel so creative. We've done the imagery, so you get to have all the fun.
It's worth having a little go. Details are on the side of the screen at the moment. If you want to choose any 3, you can also do that as well. That's going to give you your flexible payments, but some things are now selling out fast individually. But this is your new and exclusive, but there are loads more statement shows that come throughout the week.
Look out for our big weekly promotions only at Create and Craft. Our one-day special, which is our special product of the day, launches every day at 6 p.m. New and exclusive launches Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m, where you will find products and offers not available anywhere else. And there's our pick of the week, which launches every Monday at 9 a.m. Taking you into the weekend is our Weekender, which launches every Friday night at 8 p.m. Create and Craft, bringing you 7 days of deals.
Thank you, Nigel, lovely. Right then, we are busy across the board. This is your new and exclusive, and this is the last live hour on the main channel. I have a funny feeling there is another one of these over on Craft Extra. Are you on Craft Extra later, Carley? Did I read that right? You're on Craft Extra later, but this is the last one on the main channel. But 70% of the big bundle now has already gone. It works out to be £10.34 each stamp set. Yes, you heard me correctly. Each stamp set. You've got things like your roller skates. You've got your Chihuahua that's in there. You've got your impossible dream. Those men that are striding like the apprentice. Then you've got your hello baby, so you've got your beautiful penguins. You've got your rock girl, which would work with the spray paint girl that we bought last time with the graffiti, the diva. That would work so well with the diva. This might be my specialty subject on Mastermind. Then you've got IMALA stamps. Then you've got your Paris girl, but just take that girl on its own. And that could be a beautiful wedding, bridesmaid cards that you've got. From there, we then move along to the Let's Celebrate and birthdays that we've just seen with that beautiful bubble writing. You do little lines from them. It would look like balloons. Then you've got your adventure with that car and the hands holding new life and growth. Then, my favourite of all time, the London scenery. That's only available in the big bundle. But you imagine that in a 3D box frame with lights behind. Would look absolutely stunning. Then you've also got your sunflower. Big stamps. Statement stamps is what you're looking at for these. And you can always tell a decent set of stamps from the amount of samples that you get to see when we're doing shows like this. And everyone is different, yet everyone is using the same sets of stamps. There's not one of these where you go, well, that's sort of similar. They must have run out of ideas. No. From grayscale to do them in full colour, to going to black and white, just to using the stamp on its own to create that scene. Just taking the people in that car, for example, they could be a crowd. You do them lots of times. That's an entire crowd of people with a stage that you may want to go down. There is so much scope. Do not see a stamp for a stamp. See a stamp for, what else can I do with that? There you go, look, the crowd. They could be a crowd. You could give them the happy birthday to hold up like they're holding up a banner. But you've then got that London skyline that you could quite easily snip into. Start thinking about your shrink plastics that you've got on this one. Daydream individually has now sold out, which is your Paris one. Well, does very quickly, that you've got on this one.
That means we can eat the chocolates.
Yes! Daydream has now sold out individually, but it is still available in the pick and mix, and it is available in that big bundle. Let me show you the happy hour that we've got on this one, because the happy hour is going to go as well. I don't know if they'll have the same happy hours over on Craft Extra that you're getting in this one. I love this is the last one. We've got an 80% of the stock now has already gone that you're looking at on this one. And it's sold out individually, but it is still available in the bundle, I've just realised.
Oh, but we've started now.
We've started, so we will finish.
Oh, they smell so yum.
Now, are they fresh? Because last time I did this on the telly...
No, brand new, fresh.
That's
Don't
fine.
worry.
Because
I've made sure that my design team always put fresh sweets, and I never let them go back. I always eat them before.
Because last time I did this, they were 3 years old and I ate them on the telly.
It's like when you get the fake cakes and you think... Oh, no, look.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Mum touch.
There we go. What about
okay,
fingers?
So this time I'm going to show you... No, 3-second rule is fine. You can tell we've both got kids.
Yeah.
It's like 3-second rule. It's absolutely fine. So I want to show you this incredible sunflower. I'm going to take it straight down. I'm just going to show you how it stamps because it is phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. And there is so much you can do with this. I mean, you could ombre stamp this, but standalone, just for monochrome cards, the detail is phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful. So okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping, but look at this. Now that is a power stamp.
Look at that.
Isn't that phenomenal?
That's amazing.
So even if you're not a colourist and you're really not sure, just do the wet on wet with the different rainbow sort of colours, or just stick to monochrome. So here's mine that I've already created. I'll just grab this because I was going to decoupage it. If you follow me on social media, you'll know I was colouring this on the train yesterday.
Oh, how do we find you on socials?
Oh, just type my name in, Carley Duff. I'm pretty much on every social.
Are you on them all?
I'm on them all, yeah.
She's on them all.
I'm on them all. I do love a TikTok.
Do you?
I do love a TikTok.
Do you do the TikTok?
I do. Well, I have to be down with the kids, don't I?
Oh, you do all the dancing and...
Oh, well, sometimes.
I'm going to start following.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm going to find you.
So here's one that I've already started creating. Now look at this. Super, super simple. I've used my Maya markers. Absolutely beautiful. I know they're not in stock, my friends, but don't worry, they will be soon. And then, of course, decoupage your layers. That's
I love
simple. So I'm going to sculpt it. I'm just going to make it a little bit more vintage. So I'm just going to pick this up. Obviously, I work on my Eureka because it's a whole platform. It does exactly what it says. It's absolutely brilliant. Because you've got that acrylic lid on there, you can really go to town with your inks and your art, and then, of course, just wipe it clean. So again, I'm just going to pick up a little bit, and again, the beautiful brushes.
That will be back.
They will be. But look at that soft blend.
Yvonne's emailed in from Bournemouth.
Hi, Yvonne. Good morning.
Morning. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. I am on the naughty step again.
I won't tell anyone, don't worry.
That's not me. That's Yvonne that's on the naughty step. Love all IMALA. I have most of Carley's
Thank
stamps.
you.
This time I have gone for the pick and mix.
Good for you.
The Chihuahua is identical to my Chihuahua.
Oh, I love that.
Love it. I'm sure I will be back to purchase the rest that you've got on this.
Absolutely gorgeous. Well, a friend of mine has got a Chihuahua that looks very, very similar, which was a bit of an inspiration. And his name's Eric.
Oh, Eric the Chihuahua.
Yeah, but he gets really cross with people.
Does he?
Yeah, he's not he's friendly when he wants to be.
Oh, okay.
He's not like one of these. Some people that I know that have got Chihuahuas, they're very loving. They're very, they will go to anyone. Not
him.
Eric. Oh no.
It's very aggressive sometimes.
He just looks at you and is like.
A bit like Parker.
Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling that.
A bit like Parker,
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
aggressive sometimes, won't go to everyone.
Yeah, bites on occasions.
Bites on the yeah, literally.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Parker's snappy.
Maybe he should change his name, shouldn't
Yeah,
he?
to a Chihuahua.
A Chihuahua. Exactly.
Martin Chihuahua.
I can see that working. So I'm just going to pop that one on there, shine like a sunflower, and this is how you can build these beautiful projects up. You'll notice as well, I never put the same fonts on my stamps. If you look across it, they're different fonts, every single one. So you can chop and change, you can cut them down, you can do so many different options. So I'm just going to adhere this to my card base nice and quickly, and then of course we can start layering up. Nice and simple. So I'm going to cut into my sunflower slightly just to make it a bit more 3D. So if you go for like every 3 or 4 petals, it just keeps the symmetry working better rather than doing it all individually. So then I'm just going to sculpt. You can obviously sculpt from the back using your embossing tools if you want, but look, if you go on 300 GSM,
Really
it's
work, look at that.
perfection, isn't it? I love creating flowers. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to grab a foam pad, stick that on the reverse.
60% of the sunflower option in the pick and mix now has already gone as well. So 60% of the pick and mix. So if you are like might be coming back for more later. I don't think there may be a later.
Well, we have a lot of artisans that collect as well.
You can see why.
So because everything works so perfectly. So of course that's why we always offer by the lot, because so many people can't wait. They don't want to miss out.
But as you say, they are collectible because once they've gone, they've gone. They don't come back.
No,
you don't
they
bring them
don't.
back. It's
No.
not reruns. It's a one-stop shop.
It is indeed, and there we go,
That is
my
stunning.
lovelies.
Look at that. Another quick card. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Let me quickly mention the happy hour as well that we've got on the show, and we'll see if we can squeeze in. Oh, we can. It's only 22.
Squeeze it in.
Almost limited stock. It's almost, look how hard I'm grabbing them. Almost limited stock. Once it's gone, it has gone. £20 if you're not in the club. If you are in the club, £18. If my memory serves me correctly. 087 376 is your item number. £4.50 each is what you're looking at. You've got sentiments in there, you've got the beautiful flowers in there, you've got the backers in there as well. So these could be card blanks.
Oh,
could
definitely.
be ready-made card blanks that you may want to go with. £18 is what you're looking at across the board for all 4 little happy hour deal. Remember, the new and exclusive available as a complete collection as well. It's on a pick and mix, which is where you're going to get your flexi. But predominantly, most of you are going for the big bundle, because then you're going to get everything
What's the best
that
value?
you're seeing here, and it works out to be £10, 34 pence per stamp set. but nearly 75% of that stamp
so
sets now have
exciting.
already gone. And as we keep saying, once they've gone, they've gone. They are available as a pick and mix of any 3, but some of them, like your city streets, is now not available individually anymore. So it's not available on that pick and mix option, and things are dwindling quite fast. Individually, things are also dwindling as well. The next one to go, I'm just hearing now, is Impossible and Daydream. So it's worth having a look if you want to have a go.
Shall
on
I
them
quickly
ones.
show you how to do the layering really simple with
let's do it.
Daydream? Just before it goes, I think it's a good idea to show what to do with that. Let me grab a piece of paper. Okay, so all you need to do is, I wanted to create a stamp set system that will work perfectly with, they smell so good, them sweets.
I'll save you one, don't worry.
So rather than layering and buying lots of different stamps, I wanted to have one complete in a sheet. So all you need to do is to create a patsy is you very, very simply just stamp out her on a piece of copier paper. Then what we're going to do is I will go straight on, I'll just pop her at the bottom. This is where the Eureka is so amazing, because you've got that incredible system that just works absolutely beautiful. And then I'm going to stamp straight on top. Now, the beauty of the Eureka as well means I can pick that up, and if my Eiffel Tower is not exactly straight, I can still go back and fit it in the exact position.
Yes, you can bend it so if there's a light wind.
Yeah, of course. So, it's entirely up to you, but just to keep that straight.
Will there be, now I don't know if you're allowed to tell me this, but will there be more scenes like this that will work with this lady so I can just swap the scenes?
I think so. And we have our IMALA 4th birthday coming up next month.
Oh.
So there's going to be brand new, exciting things. I'm very, very excited.
Birthdays, we're going to have more scenes. Because I can see that with the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Definitely, it could be Blackpool.
Could be Blackpool. You could go all around the world just with the back sense that you've got.
So just make sure with that patsy that we've just got in there, that mask, that you do need to obviously just give a little bit more, because otherwise you will get the halo and it won't be seamless. So can you see there's a tiny halo still? So I'm just going to go back in, just give it a little bit more squidge, and then it will be seamless.
Oh, look at that. Carol's a fan. Carol's emailed.
Hi, Carol.
Carol from Workshop. I thought she said she was in a workshop, but it's not. It's Carol from Workshop. That's why I glanced at it. I thought, Carol from Workshop. Morning, you two lovelies.
Oh,
morning, my love. The IMALA collection, complete collection, has just gone in my basket.
Good, you deserve it.
She's gone for the lot.
You're going to love it.
I'm loving it, Carly. Happy crafting.
Thank you, my darling. So, of course, I'm just going to stamp straight back in with her, and then you just get to colour.
Look at that.
Perfection, isn't it?
It really is.
It's so easy. Such an easy system to be able to create.
And even if you just like sitting and colouring, you just keep stamping and you just sit and then you colour and you have a go again, stamp a few, take them away with your paints and things.
Well,
So
exactly.
easy
You
to
can
do.
create so much with these stamps, and that's what I absolutely adore, is that there is a lot going on with
There really
these.
is.
So again, I'm going to take that sunflower, I'm going to use this on my base card as a background stamp this time, but I'm going to mix it in with Adventure.
Oh, okay.
So absolutely gorgeous. So straight over, and remember, you can inlay these in clay as well.
Oh.
Just cover your clay with clean film, and then stamp
Push it
straight
in.
into it.
That'd be nice. Little mould.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So then you can create brooches, so many different things. Gorgeous. Look at that. So of course, the beauty of the Eureka, I just went straight back in, gave you some more pressure. Perfection. So on top of that,
See, that works on its own though, don't it? Look
it
at that.
does, yeah.
You
Works
just
really,
use that
really
on its own. Little sentiment at the bottom. Bosh.
But now I'm going to add some decorative paper on top.
Technical word there.
Bosh. Done. So then on top of that, I've already pre-stamped these beautiful little hands. Where is the paints? There we go. So now I'm just going to do some loose watercolouring.
The happy hour. Oh, I'm picking up emails. Happy hour is now limited stock. It is limited stock. If you want to get hold of yours, I've got less than 10% of the stock left, which means once it's gone, it is gone. None for the wheeler. £20, £18 if you're looking at if you're in the club. 10 o'clock over on Craft Extra that you've got there. So it's worth having a go. Get them while you can.
Oh, exactly. So I'm just doing a little bit of loose painting in, and of course it's beautiful. If you've not tried skin tones before, this is a great stamp to start on because it's not too big, so it's not too much intimidating. You can just mix and match your colours to create or achieve, or go straight on with your alcohol markers, things like that, just to create your lovely skin tone. So I just add a little bit of white. I tend to make a tri colour, you can see there. So I've got my darker brown into like an orangey, and then I'm just adding more white to the side. So, excuse me, I've just got to wipe my nose. Ah.
Oh, no,
we were talking about this earlier.
We were. I think it's, the aircon's off, but I think it's the aircon in this building. I only have runny nose when I come into the studio.
It's funny, isn't it? So funny. So now I'm just going around the hands, creating the shading. And you can leave it quite stark if you want the shading, or you can carry on and blend. And I think, especially when you are creating with these, it gives you that license to just feel so arty. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go on my mid-tone and my light tone. Rotate your brush into your ink rather than dabbing it in, because otherwise you get the pool in the centre of your brush.
Top tip.
Yeah.
Carley's top tip.
Yeah, so you're much better off just sort of rotating it in and allowing it to soak up the brush rather than actually sort of stippling it into the brush like so. So let's pop that out the way. So on top of this, I'm just going to go on with some dirty water, of course.
You love a dirty water.
Yes, I do. It's so true. There's nothing wrong with that. It's brilliant. It works a dream.
I've never seen anyone use dirty water to their advantage.
But the thing is, because I'm a crafter, I'm a mum, I'm at home, of course I put my paintbrush in my cup of tea. I've done it a million times. We all do it, and then it's vintage. It's
vintage.
Oh, look at that. All of a sudden it's vintage. Dirty water is brilliant because already you haven't got that transparency. You've already got the tone that's on there. So it just sort of sets it away from your white paper that you're using.
I like
and
the idea.
it works. It works a dream. So on top of that, I'm going to go on to some craft card. Really, really simple. But also, what I'm going to do is use vellum as a mat. I love using vellum as a mat because you get the transparency, but then also it just looks proper fancy.
It does look fancy. We've gone right
Doesn't
fancy this morning.
Aren't we? A bit bouge.
Look at us. Look at us. Oh, she'll be in soon.
Oh, I know.
She'll be stomping about.
I haven't heard her yet.
No, another 10 minutes. She slings her coat in a Winnebago and storms over to the office.
Winnebago. The star drops off the door.
Yeah, just with one nail. She's put it on herself though, that's the worst thing about it.
I love it, absolutely love it.
She uses,
Oh, she's brilliant. So I'm just going to now recreate and pop that image straight in there, really, really simple. And also I've just plant your dream sentiment. I'm going to move that over actually.
What's that? We've seen hair and makeup for Wheeler, but we've not seen the Wheeler yet.
Yeah. She'll be along.
Her glam squad are in.
The glam squad. Love it. And there we go.
I love this.
But how simple is that to create?
Absolutely love it. Once again, a quick, and you can do this. You can do this, is what you're getting with this one. £33.72 is what you are looking at for your pick and mix. The happy hour is very, very limited.
It's a bargain.
It is £18.
Exactly, and it's 4 sets. Absolutely phenomenal value.
If your budget would stretch, I'm not here to spend your money, I would go for 2 and gift one.
Oh,
I'd start splitting up, because that's like, what's that? And you keep a set, and then you've got 2 separate gifts for someone.
Well, it could be 4 separate gifts.
Well, it could be 4 separate gifts.
They won't know, because you think the original retail price...
£57.
Yeah, they're not going to know.
No, that's 4 gifts.
I won't tell them they're on special.
I won't tell them.
No.
It's meant to be £75.96.
Oh, it's a steal.
So it'd be $18.99. That's a good little gift.
Wow.
That is present price.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's do it. Let's all buy one. £18 is limited stock. Super limited stock is where you're looking for this one. 087376 is your item number. The complete collection Carol's gone for. It's went straight in her basket. She's gone for this big bundle. It is a need though.
It is.
And it's very rare we say this, but There is so much you can do.
Exactly.
With
Every
this collection.
single stamp standalone is absolutely incredible. But once you start diversing and indulging into how many different techniques you can do, you are going to love it. If you're brand new to stamping, this will give you the confidence to use all of your different mediums. But if you're not, you can see how far you can take this. Go into mixed media, go into stamping on fabric, use it for embroidery. So much you can do.
And just think about it in a way of, you don't need everything. You don't need all the bells and whistles.
No.
You literally need this stamp set and a set of colours.
Exactly.
That is it.
And it doesn't matter what you use, whether it's
No.
alcohol markers, colour pencils, you could even use crayons if you wanted. You can achieve perfection and create amazing projects.
But then if you're thinking, well, I'm not a card maker, I don't make cards, I'm a soft crafter. Okay, then let's go down that route.
Yeah.
Embroider them.
Yeah.
Imagine embroidering the dog onto a cushion.
Exactly.
With the fur that you've got now. Oh, okay, then I don't use a machine, I'm a hand stitcher. Stop building walls, first of all, that you've got there. Hand stitch them. You can genuinely sit and hand stitch if you wanted to go down that route. That bouquet of sunflowers would look absolutely stunning.
Phenomenal, wouldn't it?
Amazing on maybe the bottom of a tea towel or your table runner that you've got.
Pop it into a box frame.
Yeah.
Sell it. This is
them.
what's so brilliant about it, is that if you've got a craft stall, people are going to see that you've got something really individual, really different. They're going to keep coming back because it's something new and fresh.
And everyone's going to look at it and go, where'd you get that from? Oh, I just stamped it and that's how it's stamped.
Yeah.
Get away. No, genuinely, it took me half a day to just sit and colour and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Literally, and you can make to sell. This is what we're saying. There is so much you can do with this big bundle. The complete collection, the details are on your screen. 128943. Nearly 80% of the stock has already gone, and it works out to be £10.34 each. If your budget doesn't stretch to that, you may want to go for the pick and mix. It works out to be £11.24 each, but you can pick any three. You are in complete control that you've got on this one. And you've also got Sexy Flexi as well, £16.86. But some of them are dwindling in stock. Okay, City Streets isn't available, so the London one, it's not available on its own anymore or in the pick and mix. Individually, if you want to go for individuals, they are also selling out as well very quick. £17.99 they're meant to be. So it's worth having a little look at all of these. Carly, you are back, 10 o'clock.
I am indeed.
Over in the other studio with Craft
I am
Extra.
indeed.
In the Wheeler Suite that
Wheeler
you've got
Suite.
over there. She has a studio named after her as well.
I love it.
Don't you go anywhere. You start checking out your baskets. I'll tell you what's coming up in the next few hours. I will see you in an hour's time. There's people moving her already. There's people moving her. They don't mess about. They've carried her out. Sarah Payne is up next. Matilda Pie in the Sky. It's a launch show then. We'll colour my world.
Hi, I'm Jean, and together with my partner Malcolm, we run a small business in the northeast of England called Crafty Individuals. At Crafty Individuals, we're mostly involved in the design and manufacture of a very wide range of red rubber art stamps, but we also have a range of background papers and mini images that are also brilliant to create with. Personally, my background is in art and design and crafting, and most of the designs have been created by myself. We also have a great little team of other artist friends who've helped us along the way and have come up with other designs that completely work alongside our own. So do pull up a pew and join us on the shows. We can't wait to see you there.
Hello everyone, I've got a few moments to tell you about your Seam Silk Touch Cuticle Hand and Nail Oil. Now if you craft with your hands, if you sew, if you paint, if you work with clay, maybe you work outside in the garden and your hands often get dry and your cuticles get brittle, this is going to help you. Now, easy to apply, you have the pipette there which just allows you to squeeze it and just add those few drops either to your hand or to your cuticles. So if you've got dry skin patches or cuticles that need replenishing and brought back to life, then this is going to be perfect for you. It's all natural ingredients in there as well. It's made here in the UK and it's not experimented on animals, which is always a plus. Grab it now. Those are your details on the screen, 585685. It is your Seams Silk Touch Cuticle Hand and Nail Oil.